Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw here in Columbus, Ohio. We have some great action here for you tonight, including the hometown hero Alexa Bliss in one-on-one action. So let's go ahead and get straight into Monday Night Raw. As we kick the night off with the Women's Intercontinental Champion Natalya, as she's got the microphone in hand. What does she have to say? Calling out Rhea Ripley, and Rhea answers the call out. Saying, does she really want to talk rather than defend her title? Saying she's here to give a challenge for her IC title. Offering that to Rhea, to which Rhea Ripley accepts the challenge. Rhea Ripley accepting the challenge set by Natalya for the Intercontinental Championship. Wow. As now we see Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax walking backstage, as they will compete, I believe, after this matchup. As we now have Alexa Bliss, the woman from Columbus, Ohio, which is where we are tonight for Monday Night Raw, taking on Bayley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
No doubt Alexa Bliss will have the crowd behind her tonight, as she is in her hometown, and yeah. But she does go one-on-one with Bayley, who is facing Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship very soon. Now, they also faced each other last week, in which Bayley, I believe, took the win. And then after the match, Raquel came in and took out both Bayley and Alexa Bliss, trying to show her dominance as the Women's World Champion, since she beat Rhea Ripley in an ambulance match back at No Mercy.
San Jose, California, Bayley.
And now Bayley, the role model, going to take on the 5 Feet of Fury and Alexa Bliss here in her hometown. Obviously Bayley will be looking to become the new Women's World Champion, and to get another win here tonight will put some good momentum on her side. So we'll see what happens as the first match of the night kicks off. Bliss, Bayley, one-on-one. Here we go. These two trying to hype up the crowd there. And Alexa going to start out strong. Arm drag to Bayley. Now these two going to lock up. Bayley got her in a waist lock from behind. And now Bayley wrestling Bliss down to the canvas. Irish whip turnaround there by Bliss. on the ropes. Over. Roll over there. Got Bailey in a pinning predicament with the shoulders down. Only a count of 1. Now onto the second rope with a splash. Good start here by Alexa Bliss. Got Bailey scrambling around trying to deal as much damage as she can here in the early going to Bailey. Now Bailey going to fight back, forcing Bliss into the corner, caught with an elbow. Misses the kick, Bailey moved, and now she's got like a guillotine in now. Going to try and get Bliss to tap. But a brilliant escape there by Alexa Bliss. And now Bailey with a double-legged takedown. Throwing the rights. Now going into the cover. Bliss going to kick out before the count can even begin. And now Bailey. Kind of look like a bank statement there. Like a tribute to Mercedes Moné / Sasha Banks. Now Alexa Bliss went for the roll through, but Bailey managing to turn it around, drops the knee. Now going to the top. What's on her mind? Elbow from the top by Bailey. And now as she stalks Alexa Bliss, kick to the midsection. Rose plant. Could that be the win secured for Bailey here? No, Alexa kicks out at 2. Going to continue the attack though. Swinging side slam by Bailey there to Bliss. Turning that Irish whip around once more. Now Bliss going to try and fight back, choking Bailey out in the corner. Doing whatever she can with that short frame of hers, 5 feet. And Bailey there with the suplex. Now headed back to the top. Is she thinking elbow again? No, Bailey with a swanton from the top. Oh my. But now Bliss with a Bliss DDT. Out of nowhere, caught Bailey with a DDT. And Bailey managing to power out the count at 2. What a matchup this is. As Alexa Bliss now got Bailey, but Bailey managing to escape and now hits Alexa Bliss with a cross body. As she nearly got caught with the Sister Abigail DDT there, but now got Alexa again with another rose plant. Hooks the leg. And Bailey beats Alexa Bliss here on the opening match of the night. In Columbus, Ohio, disappointing the fans and Alexa. Oh my. Raquel again. Gonna bring the beat to Alexa Bliss here post-match, but Bailey gonna save Alexa, and over the ropes goes Raquel, the Women's World Champion. Bailey saving Alexa Bliss from a post-match attack by Raquel Rodriguez. Now backstage we see Bron Breakker. He had a little word to give there. Well, Alexa Bliss being saved by Bailey from Raquel. As we now head into some more action, 2-on-2. Alexa Bliss. No. Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Nia Jax and Roxanne Perez.
as Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax make their way into the squared circle here for their tag team match, the second match of tonight. Obviously, I don't think this will be a very long partnership. It's more of like a career trajectory for Roxanne to get her career up and going. Nia just acting as the mentor and the leadership, since she's a veteran here on the main roster and in the business. Asuka and Kairi Sane, now the Kabuki Warriors, making their way down the aisle for this 2-on-2 tag team matchup. Now, lurking in the shadows will probably be Zoe Stark and Tatum Paxley, as last week we did see Zoe Stark telling Tatum Paxley that this week is going to be their week to debut. So we're expecting a debut this week from that new tag team after Tatum Paxley only agreed to team with Zoe Stark at Survivor Series under the one condition that they stay as a tag team post Survivor Series. Which that is, I believe, taking place. And now Nia Jax there with that right to the midsection of Asuka. Got her on the shoulders now, dropping her neck first on the ropes. Now I'm going to go after the left arm. Maybe going to go for a head crank, gets caught with an elbow by Asuka. And now with the rights. Oh, a spinning backhand. And now on the ropes, went for the drop kick. Didn't estimate the jump right. Missed it, and then Nia going to be able to get... Oh, Nia missed that there. And now Asuka going to go with the kicks. Nia stumbled back. But now Nia finally getting a bit of offense in. Headbutt to the back of the neck, and oh, tossing Asuka there. The strength from Nia to just toss Asuka like a ragdoll. Into the cover now. Count can't begin. Asuka kicks out too early in the match. Sent off the ropes. Now Nia sending Asuka into the corner. Tag made. Here comes Roxanne Perez. The double team there. Perez with a kick to the gut. But now Asuka going to immediately fight back. Oh! A knee to the face there by Asuka. Going to rock Roxanne Perez. And now hook the arms and an overhead suplex. Tag made to Kairi Sane. Oh! Massive right hand as Roxanne came running and now follows up with a springboard moonsault. What a right that was from Kairi Sane just then. Now Roxanne with a side leg sweep. Gonna tag Nia back in. And oh, Nia runs Kairi Sane down. And now with the disrespectful stomps. Kairi with the elbow. Oh, and Nia with a hip thrust there, reversal. On the shoulders. Snake eyes in the corner. Tag made again. Here comes the double team. Roxanne, double axe handle to the arm. Shoulder breaker. Now into the cover. Is that enough? Kari at 1. Gonna fight back now, is Kari saying. Oh, and Roxanne caught with a cheap shot by Asuka, which allowed Kari there to hit a springboard moonsault. Now she's going to make the tag to Asuka. Now Perez there with a right in the corner. Gonna choke out Asuka now. What a quality match this has been so far. Irish whip reversal. Now Asuka gonna catch her back with that right hand there. Stomping her out. Referee kind of in the way of the action there. Able to send Roxanne into the corner. Here comes the double team. Off the ropes. Double back elbow, down goes Perez. And there's the tag made to Nia. And Kari's not looking. Distracted. And now Nia with the sidewalk slam. Able to just plant Kari sane down there. Now off the ropes, leg drop to the back of the neck. A crushing leg drop. Gonna go into the cover, but Asuka's there to be able to break it up. Tags Perez back in. Misses the attack. Now Kari, Roxanne able to reverse, gets down off the shoulders. Now to the midsection, catches her with a DDT. Now flaunting off to the crowd. And Asuka's in the ring. And oh! Roxanne plants her face first now into the cover. Asuka gonna be able to kick out the count of 1. What a showing this is by Perez. But miscalculated that attack there and gets caught with the 2 knees there to the gut by Asuka. Sent off the ropes. Runs into Asuka, but again Perez now able to take her down. Tag made once more. Off the ropes. Double shoulder tackle by the team of Perez and Nia Jax. And now off the ropes goes Nia. Tried to do like a front flip there attack. It failed. In position for a powerbomb now. Asuka gonna fight back. And a code breaker now. Can that put away Nia? The code breaker to the face. Nia kicks out the counter 2. Feels like the end to this match is in sight. Went for a kick to the midsection, reversed by Nia, sent into the corner herself. And Nia, like a train there, splashes Asuka in the corner. The cover now, only a count of 1. Nia looks like she almost can't believe it. Now taunting to the crowd. Didn't see the tag. Gets the reversal to Kari, but Kari then gets it back. And oh, stunner there by Kari. Now we're on to the outside of the ring. Went for the right, got caught. Nia's got her on the shoulders. Drops her face first onto the apron. What a showing this has been so far, everyone. It was a pretty decent match between Alexa Bliss and Bayley, and now we're being treated to a very good tag team match here between Roxanne Perez and Nia Jax and Asuka and Kairi Sane. As these two were just fighting ringside, Kairi got back into the ring, now got Nia, able to send her into the corner. Tag made, here comes the double team once more. Off the ropes, back body drop to Nia. Gonna look for the finisher now as Asuka. Gonna try and put this match away. She's got the Asuka lock locked in. Is Nia gonna tap? She's scrambling, there's nowhere to go. And Roxanne Perez breaking it, or maybe saving this match up. As Asuka gonna give chase, but she's caught by Nia! Oh my! Tossed like a ragdoll and then hit with an elbow by the crushing force that is Nia Jax. And now Nia displaying an incredible feat of strength. We've got Asuka above her head and chucks her down. Just throws her into the air. Asuka came crashing down onto the mat. Now I'm just going to climb up in the corner. Perez there. Still just a count of one. The frustration starting to get out, thinking, what do we have to do? As Perez with the cartwheel double knees to the back of the neck. Surely desperation has got to be starting to settle in. I mean, maybe for both of the teams. There might be some desperation for Asuka and Kairi to turn the tides back onto their side. And Roxanne and Nia are going to be thinking, what have we got to do to win this? The resilience of Asuka is just a bit too much for them at the moment. And Nia with the headbutt. Going to drag Asuka into position. Nia Annihilator. And Asuka able to kick out of the count of two. Still denying them the win. I can't believe what I'm seeing. What a display. Tag made to Kairi. Now Nia sent off the ropes, gets caught with the double back elbows there. As these two, Kairi and Asuka, fighting for their lives for the win. It might not be enough though. As Nia catches Kairi with a devastating clothesline. Asuka able to break up the cover though. What's Nia thinking here? Maybe a powerbomb. And yes, she is. Nia sends Kairi down into the cover. And that's it. Nia Jax and Roxanne Perez take the win. And here's Zoe and Tatum making their debut here with a post-match attack on the winners, Nia Jax and Roxanne Perez, who are too fatigued to fight back. Well, after that we now see Alexa Bliss and Bayley backstage again. Alexa thanking Bayley for saving her, saying she's going to have her back against Raquel, saying that she's also going to go for her after. Bayley saying no problem, and that she's going to have Alexa's back when Alexa goes for Raquel, whether Bayley wins or loses. As now we have some more one-on-one action. First men's match of the night. We've got Austin Theory back for a second week.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Vision from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
It's going to be Austin Theory versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio, I believe, alongside JD McDonough. I'm not 100% sure about that though, but I know that he's against Dirty Dom here tonight. As last week, Theory returned to action against Bron Breakker, who laid out an open challenge. Breakker did end up winning the match and putting away Austin Theory, but he's back tonight and he's back to try and get the win that he's searching for, to get that momentum back up and running. And the future, it's looking a bit bright for Theory, to be honest. The same attitude, a new look with the new hair. It's a fresh start for him. And his opponent, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Accompanied by JD McDonough, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Like I thought, Dominic alongside teammate JD McDonough. Crowd not fond of Dominic. He's trying not to let it get to him though. I mean, Dom's not had a lot of opportunity recently either, so this is equally as big of an opportunity for Dom as it is for Theory. As both men will look to, and I imagine both want to, rule the men's division. I mean, it's a long time till either man gets to that point, but this is a very good starting point for both men trying to take the win in this match. As Dominic going to rush Austin Theory before the bell can ring, and catches him with a Hurricane Rana there, taking him down. But Theory gonna fight back here. Got Dom in the corner. Referee having to physically separate them. Dom catches him with a cheap shot, and now takes him down with a springboard moonsault to follow. Now Theory gonna be able to sweep the leg and ducks under. Catches Dom with a DDT, spiking him on his head. And now going to continue the offense is Theory. Dom there able to roll out of the way, catching him with a drop kick. A really back and forth start. Dom going to try and slow things down, got the submission locked in. Theory escaping there. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, Theory went for like something in the corner there. Dom moved and made him run straight into the ring post though. Theory now got Dom in the corner. Got him up. What's he thinking? Buckle bomb by Theory. Gonna go into the corner into the cover off the buckle bomb. Dom able to kick out the counter 1. A very fast and competitive start by these two men. Theory's got the upper hand now. As he rolls through, went for the drop kick, but Dom caught him with a super kick there. A brilliant reversal by Mysterio. And now an Irish whip. Gonna duck under. Catches him with a Hurricane Rana. Oh, and Theory managing to turn the tides back in his favour. Hitting Dom with a flatliner there, sort of. Now he's on the second rope. Dom's in position. What is Theory thinking? A massive drop kick off the second rope. And now Theory with a clothesline. On the apron. There's a bat in the ring now. As Theory with the roll through drop kick. Dom gonna roll out to the apron, gonna use the ropes to get back up. Oh! Theory distracted by JD McDonough as Dominic's gonna get back in the ring. I'm gonna use that to his advantage, attacking Theory from behind. He didn't see Dom. And now got Theory in place for the 619. No! Theory caught Dom. Austin Theory catching Dom. Now he's in the corner for the stomp. Theory into the cover off the stomp. And Dominic Mysterio managing to kick out at 2. The emotion there just poured out of Austin Theory. Now on Dominic's shoulders. The face into the knee. Can Theory get the win off of that now? And yes, he can. Austin Theory, I'd say, destroyed Dominic.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
What a showing by Theory tonight. And now we see one half of the new tag team champions, Jey Uso, as he sees Montez Ford there just standing, staring at him. Jey made very brief eye contact with Montez Ford. There was very brief eye contact between those two. As Angelo Dawkins and Jey Uso are about to go one-on-one here live on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 260 pounds, Angelo Dawkins.
As last week on Monday Night Raw, the Usos won the tag team championships from the former champions, the New Day, in Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. And obviously just then you saw Montez Ford was already kind of waiting for Jey Uso.
And his opponent, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California,
As Jay's going to go one-on-one with Montez Ford's tag team partner in Angelo Dawkins here tonight. Jay hyping himself up here. mean, we're going to see soon what it's going to take for whoever the first opponent of the Usos are, which you'd probably imagine to be the Street Profits by what is taking place tonight. But you've got to wonder, what will it take to dethrone the reformed Usos? As this is one of the greatest tag teams in the history of WWE. They are multi-time champions. And they know each other better than any other tag team knows each other, as these two are obviously twin brothers, Jay and Angelo Dawkins there. What's this? Montez Ford. We just saw Montez Ford. He looked Jey Uso in the face backstage, but now Ford's here at ringside. Is he gonna... Looks like Ford's gonna just sit ringside. Is Jay gonna face Angelo Dawkins here now with Montez there? Well, that took an unexpected turn. Well, we're going to have to just try and ignore the presence of Montez Ford here, as Jay's sent over the ropes by Angelo Dawkins. Dropping the elbow does Jay. He's got to try and keep his focus now with the extra pressure on himself. He's on the barricade and he delivers a double axe handle to Angelo Dawkins there. And I'm going to try to chuck him into the steel steps, but Dawkins able to stop himself. And now with the abdominal stretch onto Jey Uso, able to turn it around in a hip toss now. Jay went for the super kick, Dawkins able to dodge it. Got Jay on his shoulders, drops him neck first onto the top rope. He's going to go into the cover off of that. Nowhere near enough to put away Uso. Just delivering those lefts to the side of the skull. Now off the ropes, splashed by Angelo Dawkins there. Got a submission locked in now. Jay out of the hold. Irish whip, went for the super kick again. Not able to hit it. Angelo Dawkins now with that clothesline, and from the top with a double axe handle. As you see Montez Ford ringside there. Hopefully he minds his own business for the whole match, as his partner Angelo Dawkins just sends Jay flying across ringside, but now he's caught with a spear. Angelo Dawkins caught with a spear by Jay. Now tossing him across ringside. Gonna get back into the ring, as is Jey Uso. And now Angelo Dawkins catching Jay with a spear. And gets Jay up, got him down, kind of like a little neck breaker there. And Angelo Dawkins picking up the win over Jay.
Here is your winner, Angelo Dawkins.
On the first Raw of being new tag team champs, the Street Profits are able to beat Jey Uso. Please subscribe to TackMan12 as we're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload from this channel. Now let's get back to Monday Night Raw. As we are back from the break, it is main event time here live on Monday Night Raw. Just days away from the Royal Rumble PLE, we see Obafemi, who is going to host an open challenge at the Royal Rumble, take on
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, Obafemi.
we see Obafemi take on the men's Intercontinental Champion Penta, who is going to be defending the Intercontinental Champion versus Rusev. Those are two matches to look forward to for the Royal Rumble in a couple days. But before that, the two men will face one another. I do believe that a couple of weeks ago, maybe just a little bit over a month ago here on Monday Night Raw, Obafemi did have Rusev attacking Penta during his entrance into the steel steps and throwing him into the ring. Penta's attacked by Rusev before the matchup. He's insisting on continuing, and this match will begin. Oh my. I mean, as I was saying, I believe just a little bit over a month ago here on Monday Night Raw, Obafemi took a win in a 2-on-1 handicap match versus the Creed brothers, and after the match he was approached by Kathy Kelly for an interview, to which Obafemi in that interview stated that he had his eyes on the Intercontinental Championship and Penta, and obviously these two are now facing here tonight. But with the fact that Oba's holding an open challenge at the Rumble and Penta's facing Rusev, I think Obafemi may just be allowing Penta to finish his business with Rusev before he then takes his opportunity to go after Penta. As now Penta sends Oba into the corner, catches him with an insecurity kick, and now up. Obafemi catches him with a super kick there while he was up in the corner about to do his little double foot drop that he'd already done. Now Oba gonna lay the punishment into Penta here. Penta sending Oba into the corner. Gonna get some momentum here. Up and down with a double foot stomp onto the absolute monster that is Obafemi. Count of 1. Penta with a massive slap to the chest of Obafemi. Or a chop, I should say, and another one there. And now it's using the ropes to just get an attack on Oba there. I mean, we've been treated to a great show here on Monday Night Raw this week. And now Penta with a Penta driver to Obafemi. Now in the corner, Is he thinking Canadian Destroyer? Or Mexican Destroyer, should I say. No, he's not, though. Penta run up the corner. Now to the midsection. Code Red. Into the cover. Counter 2 over Femi kicks out. Now up to his feet. Sent over the top rope by Penta. Gonna give chase to the outside now. But over Femi catches him with a clothesline. Almost taking his head off. Oh, and now Penta sent into the ring post by the ruler. Gonna continue the attacks on Penta here. Headed to the top now. What's on the mind of Oba? Femi with a double axe handle from the top. And now Oba gonna continuously drop the elbows, and a third time now. I mean, Oba Femi is a big rising star here in this business. He's extremely young. He's probably got decades left in this business, so long as he stays away from injuries. He'll probably be a multi-time world champion by the time he retires. Sends Penta back into the ring. Oba now going to follow him in. Oh, and tossing him across the ring there. And now Femi stalking Penta. Got him up with the fall from grace now. Into the cover. Is that the win for Oba Femi? And yes, it is. He puts away the IC champion. Oba Femi taking the win here, days before he hosts an open challenge at the Royal Rumble. Thank you everyone for watching Monday Night Raw this week in Columbus, Ohio, and we will see you all for Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, what's this? Rusev? As Penta was getting ready to leave now, this is minutes after Oba Femi's already left, folks. Penta was getting ready to go backstage, and now Rusev, returning after the match, after he already attacked Penta before the match, sending Penta into the announce table. What? No. Don't do this, Rusev. No, Rusev from the top with a splash through the tables of Penta. Oh my! Good grief! And now Rusev back into the ring, gonna pick up the IC Championship. I'm gonna taunt Penta, who's back on his feet.